Sometimes rejection is hard to deal with. Everyone in life faces this, everyone in this life, in life in general, faces rejection. Whether it's for a book or like clothing or being part of a group which you really want to be with, but nothing doing. Mostly because your preferences are much different than anyone else's. But everyone faces rejection at one point in their lives, and it hurts. It always it hurts, but sometimes we can grow from it. And I just want to tell a story, give some advice about rejections, and I just wanted to do this video just so somebody or people, whether or not they watch this, can learn if they haven't watched a lot of people say it. So yeah, I've been rejected a lot in life, in terms of you know, auditioning for things. I've been rejected, but there was always a silver lining eventually. But it hurts at a time. Like elementary school, I was rejected, from girls because they didn't like me. Granted, it was elementary school, and I was pretty much an annoying kid who tried too hard to be funny, like one of those Disney characters in the Disney one of those characters on the Disney show that's played by a child actor who's trying really hard to be funny, but really he comes off as annoying and obnoxious, and it's cringeworthy. And I had a lot of people just kind of stay away from me. Like I tried to be funny because I wanted girls to like me, but girls didn't like me because I was annoying and probably smelled bad, even though not to this day I still think I smell bad, despite me getting out of the shower, putting on clean clothes. But that's beside the point. And so high school, I had some instances of rejection and turnaways, but you know, it was mostly for school plays, and it wasn't the part I wanted, but at least I got to be involved in the play and say, hey, I was part of a play, and it was always on stage. So the thing was, I remember the first rejection that really hurt me, and so what happened was, it was near the end of my last year of high school, and I was like, okay, I have to look for colleges because it was pretty much a simple plan for me: elementary school, high school, and then I'm going to go to college immediately after. And so I looked for colleges that I wanted to be a part of, like acting and whatnot. I knew I wasn't going to acting full time, but I wanted to just make it a little bit farther that what I wanted to be, like some of my dreams, acting, but on stage, acting on stage. And so I tried a few colleges, and I tried to do hard work, like really hard, and then the first letter came, and then it said, "We regret to inform you that we have to turn you away. We regret to inform you that you're not part of this program." And yeah, that first rejection letter hurt me so much, like to the point where I saw other people at my school, like high school, and I saw them get into college or move on with their lives after high school, or whatever. And here's me thinking that I'm not going to go anywhere because I've been rejected from a college I wanted to go to. And so I was just moping for a couple of days. But I'm like, okay, I'll be mopey, but at least there's other things. At least there's other places I signed up for. And then eventually I did. I got into another program, or signed up for one, or auditioned for one, and they said, and then the letter came, and I was waiting for the letter to see if I got in or not, and then I was watching TV. I remember I was in the basement where you see the music video show. I was sitting in the basement. My dad comes upstairs, calls me upstairs, and he sits me down. And is like, okay, Kareem. I have to tell you, your second another letter from one of the colleges you applied to, what came in, because you're so obsessed with it, I had to hide it and I had to open it and said that you didn't get into the program. And like my heart just stopped. Like my heart just went poof. And whatever relief I was feeling at the time just went away. And then he told me, okay, listen, just go back downstairs and watch TV. Like, just go back downstairs and watch TV. And I couldn't do it, so I ended up just turning off the TV in the basement and just coming back here in my room and just lying on the bed, just staring into space, just distraught. And then my dad called me, thinking I was in the basement. He's like, okay. Then he's like, okay, he's not. I'm not in the basement. Then he comes up to my room and he's like, no, 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 no. He said something that I never thought I'd ever have to hear. No, 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 no. He never I never in my most of my life he's never said this before. No, 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 don't stay in your room. Go back downstairs and watch TV. No, stay in the basement and watch TV. Don't be in this room and mope. Stay in the basement and watch TV. I never heard. That's that's how bad my depression apparently got. It was so bad that my dad, who took me away from TV just to focus on schoolwork, told me to watch TV. That's how bad my depression got. And then what happened was I went to the basement, watched TV, but I just lied on the couch and just um lay there on the couch, just not watching TV. I was seeing the screen, but I didn't hear anything because I got rejected. I got turned away. And then letters, I think other letters came, but then again, I got rejected. I'm pretty sure I got rejected from those. And during the summer, I just got really depressed because I didn't want to face my friends because they were doing something with their lives outside of high school, and I thought, I don't know what to do. You know, I applied to a few colleges, but I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know what to do right now, and it just hurt me. And it wasn't even envy. I was just feeling depressed, and I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't talk to anybody for weeks at a time. I stopped eating for a couple of days at a time, and it just got more and more lethargic. And then I mean, eventually it pretty much worked out because there was a new program at another school that was like audition, like acting for voice and camera, and I was like, okay, I'll audition for this. And I tried really hard, and I got in. I actually got in. It was an audition, and I got in, and because I rehearsed, like they told, I found out about this course through a family friend, and all I had to do was audition, and then I just rehearsed hard and harder, like really hard. Got my lines right got the lines from a school play I did, and I was like, okay, I got to work on this, and I did get in, but it was because of the help of my family, because they always supported me in what I wanted to do, and for the next few years, I actually got next couple of years during the course, I met very interesting people, very fun people. I made a lot of friends, and they all wanted to do exactly what I want to do, like express themselves in a certain medium, like theater or like voice acting or even like movies or videos. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I started this channel, so I can actually if I didn't go anywhere with acting, I could at least do something like this. Well, comedy wise, but I didn't think anything would come out of these vlogs or whatever. And so I knew that auditioning for things would be a long process, and because it didn't make any money and I kept getting rejected for several parts after college, I just kind of went into a depression again, like in terms of finding a job of any kind. I tried to find any job. Like the acting, I knew it was going to be very difficult to find. I only had one stage production, and it was for Arsenic and Old Lace, and that was me coming in at the last 6 to 7 minutes of the play. So yeah, that was fine. It was fun, good people to work with. Um, Community theater is underrated in terms of like being in it. Like people don't think community theater mm, is that up high, but when you get into it, you meet these interesting people, and yeah, that's fine. That's actually it's really fun. It was really fun a few years ago. Then I tried to find work of any kind so I could actually like help out with the house, and I couldn't find anything, and I got more and more desperate. Because everywhere I went, they're like, okay, we need you to build a resume and show us your experience. It's like, okay, I'm trying to get a resume, but I haven't gotten a job because all the jobs that I wanted or I wanted to apply to said you needed experience for this, but I don't have experience because I never had a job because the jobs I like went for needed experience. So it was just everything was just messed up. I Oh God, it was a hard time for me, and it was a pretty much one of the darkest times of my life because like I barely took a shower, I ate a lot, I tried to kill myself, um, and I didn't want to do the movie reviews after a while. I still don't. And then, like, eventually I did get find a job. I did get healthier, albeit it's melancholy a lot. I'm not completely happy about where I am, but at least it's paying for something, like everything in this room except the space, which I got in high school. I paid for the poster, I paid for everything in here, except the Adventure Time cups, which I got for my birthday. I just haven't used them because I was using the green cup. This is just collecting dust. This Adventure Time cup is collecting dust. Um, and I think the point of it is if you want to get something, and if you want to get something and it's true to your heart, don't give up. That's the thing. Don't give up. I know there are people out there who have YouTube channels and they're popular for one thing, but they don't want to do anything, but they want to do something different. But they're they think that they're failures because the things that they want to branch outside of, like doing something completely different, they don't get a lot of people watching them, and they feel rejected about that because, well, people want to see their most popular stuff, and I get that. But here's the thing: don't give up on what you really want to do. Like, if you want to do something different, if you want to go for what you want to do, go for it. Don't half-ass it. Just go for it. Just go through everything. Like, if people don't like it and they give you crap for it, you don't have to listen to them. There's ways that you can go through it. Like, if they give constructive criticism, listen to it, and then you can improve. Not everybody is going to be good at the first time. It's like having sex for the first time. No one's going to be that good for the first time, and they're not going to do well. But it's not a rejection. At least you got through, and then you can improve and see what your technique is. Like, the reason, like, rejection is something that everybody goes through, and like it's it's a way of life. No one can go through a 100% pass and live through it. Nobody has ever like been not rejected. Everybody's been rejected one time of their life. Whether or not it's like a book is not at the library, or you've been rejected by somebody you like after you ask them out, or auditions for a band or a musical group or a stage production or a movie. Everyone has been rejected. Even writing, even when you write, everybody's been rejected. Like, even writing, there are people out there who have spent there there are people out there who are envious of people who are very successful, and they think that, oh well, they actually got the. It's always like, my God, they actually are doing stuff that I want to do, and they get it. there pretty quickly. It's like, oh my god, I wish I was there. They probably didn't face rejection in their life. It's like, yeah, they have. You just didn't see it on camera. They don't show it on camera. Eventually, they're going to actually talk about how many times they were rejected. Like, there's one person who I completely hate. Well, not hate, but strongly dislike because it's just envy, you know? I'm just envious of this one person, and I had to stop. Like, I had to stop, so I just stopped um, seeing their mentions on Twitter because said, okay, I'm just gonna cut it out. If I'm gonna keep being envious of this one person and drive myself crazy, I'm just gonna have to like cut this person out of my life. Somebody who people know, I think, but yeah, I already mentioned that, but I completely cut off everything from them. Like, I don't see them on Twitter. I deleted them from my search history. Like, it's like the person never existed, and I want to keep it that way because because if I keep looking at this person and their success, it's going to kill me. Like, again, I apologize for seasons 5 through 7, and that was pretty much my angry phase. And so what I'm trying to say is, if I hadn't said it enough, don't be don't give up after a few rejections. All you have to do is keep going, keep trying. Eventually people are going to find out. Keep going, keep trying, try something different. Like, don't give up. You're actually a lot more you're actually better than you think you are. And eventually you're not going to start off the best, but at least you'll improve. And I believe that everyone deserves um, a spot in the shot, a moment in the limelight. Even if you're quiet, everyone knows where they stand and how they can improve. Everyone can improve. Like, if you can improve, you'll be doing just fine. That's it. I mean, I just told my rejection story, and I'm doing better than I thought I would. I have a job which I don't particularly care for, but at least it helps pay for the house. I have been rejected. Okay, I should tell the story because it's been about, what, almost a year since this happened? Okay, so when the music video show premiered in its first season, I twice um, uh, put my channel and a video to Channel Awesome. That's the thing. I just put it on Channel Awesome during that period where everybody, like, it said, okay, we're gonna look for new talent. And I'm like, okay, I'm excited, and I actually had like a bunch of videos on my channel, which has grown over the years. I've gotten a whole bunch of videos, and like, okay, I'm going to go for it. And so, actually, like, this time, and there was another time where I actually put up like a tryout video for Channel Awesome. Both times I got rejected. The second time I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I can't do this. Because, like, the second time it's like, oh, we regret to inform you that we're not looking for your video at the time. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing this. Screw it. I'm not gonna watch Channel Awesome anymore because you've rejected me twice. And I know for a fact that you should, like, put more effort into it, more than 2 attempts. But that second time I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. So I stopped supporting Channel Awesome way, way, way after the controversy that happened last year. This is 2019, so last year, 2018. Like, just in case you're watching this in 2020 or whatever. And after that rejection, I'm like, no, fuck it. I'm not going to do this. So Like, I barely talk about that Channel Awesome. I don't talk about that Channel Awesome documentary. What the rejection got me was making more content, like either the music video show or hell, lately talking about albums, like that I have albums and memories, and doing something like this, like being an actual real person, not snarky, occasionally snarky, and just talking about things that doesn't require much editing, but beside the point. And I just want, like, not many people watch this channel. I get that because like my friend said, because of the things I do for this channel, it's very quaint, which is like fine. And eventually, I've learned to appreciate the cult following I have. And yeah, there are people out there who've been doing this apparently a lot shorter than I do. Like they haven't they haven't been at this as much as I have. So yeah, but and they're doing a lot more. Like, people watch them more, but I can't afford a camera or whatever. I can only afford what I have, and so it's more like I'm. It's more, yeah. It is quaint a little bit, and I want to keep growing, and I feel like I have. It's just that, like, I'm not getting feedback or whatever, but that's okay because I can look at my stuff and go, okay, here's what I need to improve on. And so, again, rejection can bring out the best in people. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really hard. It's going to be really tough, and you might feel depressed and angry and upset because you think people are doing better than you, and in most cases, it's not justified. Like, sometimes you just got to be happy for other people. In my case, I am happy for a lot of people that I know, except that one person. But that's out of envy, and I just want to get better at what I do, you know? I just don't want, like, I've gotten rejection over the years, and you know what? It's okay. It's made me, it's built into me, and now I know how it feels. And, you know, don't give up on who or on what you want to create. Create. Eventually, people will watch you. It's not going to be completely successful. It's not going to be like 1 million subscribers successful, but you know, you're getting there. Everyone has to start small. All it takes is one good idea and one foot forward. And it's it's pretty much like this thing right here. Um, I didn't think I'd be able to play it, but after a ton of practice, yeah, I play it fine. I haven't played it in like, because of work. I haven't played it, but once in a while I play it, and I actually kind of improve. And so, with rejection, it takes a lot of practice. I haven't I haven't auditioned anywhere with this. I just play bass lines. Just know that the more you get rejected, it's going to be disconcerting, yes, but it just takes practice. Just keep going. Just all you have to do. I don't want to, oh, crap, because this is not a TED Talk. In fact, people who do TED Talks do better than I do. Just keep going. Like, keep practicing, keep going, keep striving for your goal. That's all you have to do. And yeah, you'll get rejected a lot, but sometimes you can learn all the time. Most of the time, you learn from the rejection. You just have to keep going and put your heart and passion into it. That's what I'm doing right now for this channel. And I want to get more content out for everybody because even though there are better channels than me, just keep going. Don't stop because nobody watches. I did that for season 2 and look what happened. So I want to say again, keep going. Don't give up. You'll come out of this rejection or a lot of rejections alive. Famous authors have been through rejection. Famous actors have been through rejection. Famous musicians have been through rejection. Just keep going. Forget about the view counts. Like, and just strive to be the best, or whatever you want to be in life. Just strive for it, and people will love you. So, yeah, take care.